Okay, today I'm going to go over a quick selection of a wide variety of books that Usborne has to offer from ages infant up to young adult. And I'm going to start with That's Not My Goat. We have about 30 of these books in this series, and it's just a really cute touchy-feely book that says, "That's not my goat, its nose is too rough." And it has a descriptive word to the touchy-feely. And each page that's bumpy, and you can see the touchy-feely part. And then it ends with, "That's my goat, its beard is so fluffy," and it's got the fluffy beard. Also, we have My First Word book. This is a great book for infants to look at the pictures, young children, small toddlers learning the words, even all the way up to learning to read the words. My son is 18 months. He loves this book. He recognizes several pictures on here and likes to point them out. And there's still many, many more pictures he has yet to learn. It is an excellent learning book, and the kids enjoy looking at the pictures. And it's separated by category of things you can do, your home, on the farm, things that go. Very cute book. Another book that is a little bit similar to that will be 1,000 Things That Go. We also have 1,000 Animals book. And this is just a book, again, where they can learn to read the words, recognize the pictures, learn new words. And this book literally has 1,000 things that go. And it's also in categories: cars, racing, historic ships, motorcycles. My son loves looking at these pictures. Anybody who likes looking at all the different vehicles and things that go, they will enjoy this book. Next, I have Baby's Very First Big Playbook. This is a wonderful book that has bright colors, lift the flap, and touchy-feely. It's got things for the little fingers to trace. It has they can trace the lines. It also has the sounds that go with it. And we also have similar books to these big play books, smaller versions, half the price, that don't have the sounds. Next, I want to show you one of our collection books. Big Book of Little Stories. We also have ones of fairy tales and pirate stories and stories for little children. These are just, it's a book filled with, that's how many stories are in it. Those are the different stories. My favorite one is The Dinosaur Who Lost His Roar. My son loves that book, that story. Very cute illustrations. It also has traditional ones like Little Red Riding Hood, Three Little Pigs, A Crooked Old Man. Very cute. Next, I have the illustrated stories. We have a whole entire series of these. We have Dickens, Shakespeare, Aesop's, myths, Norse myths, and Greek myths. This is a good book to read to your kids with some illustrations. And it's also a great book for kids that are learning to read chapter books on their own, that they can read by themselves. They will really enjoy this. Another book similar is our unabridged versions of books. We have Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, Treasure Island, Heidi, and these are the complete story, unabridged. It has some illustrations, and this is the original story. These are wonderful books to have in your collection. Again, you can read to your children with them, or they can read them themselves when they are ready. Next, I have These are our phonics books. We have a whole collections of these. We even have Ted and Friends, which is a collections book. It has 20 of these stories in it, and these are just really cute, great for learning to read, just beginning to read. Very simple stories with really cute illustrations. And this one's funny, Underpants for Ants. Next I have, these follow accelerated reading programs in schools, and Common Core, because it's nonfiction. It's very informative, it's interesting, and really great learning to read books. These are beginner ones, and we have ones for a little bit older age group that have like different military ones, submarines and tanks and special ops, and they have really nice pictures in them. And we have lots and lots of animals with these books. And what's great about these ones is they are only $4.99 a book, which I think is a really great price. And again, this is what brings me up to the next one. This is like the upgraded version to that, the special ops. There's more information. It's a little more difficult. And they have a whole bunch of military ones like this that I think are really cool. And what I like about this book is it even has comics. It has a section that's like a comic book. Plus it's filled with facts and really cool pictures. I think that's it. This is for like 8 and up. Now our storybooks. This is a luxury Lift the Flap, and it has really beautiful illustrations. It is not really so much a story, but it does have facts. It's a more simple book, and it has a little bit of a storyline, like the little creatures talk in it, and it has beautiful flaps that I really like. We have a dragons one, and we have a dinosaur and under the sea one as well. That is a luxury Lift the Flap that has really beautiful pictures in it. Next is our Secrets of the Apple Tree. This is a Shine a Light. We have 2 Shine a Lights. We have a Seashore one as well. This is again a factual book. It talks about the ecosystem in the tree and all the animals that live in it. And then it has each page, you'll look at this, read about it, and then you'll shine a light behind it, and a picture will show up. Let me see if I can hold this up to the light. You can kind of see, I like to shine a flashlight behind it so you can see the picture, and then you turn the page, and it talks about what you see. And every page is like that in the book, and it goes through the whole tree and around the tree and what lives there. Next, this is one of our fiction books, Cuddle Bear. It's one of my favorites. It's really cute. It's a great bedtime story, and it also comes with a teddy bear that matches the book. I like to read this with my son and give him cuddles and kisses. It makes for my favorite part of the night. And it's really beautiful illustrations and very cute, about a bear that gives everybody hugs, who's down and sad, and everybody deserves a hug and makes them feel happy again. Next I have a Squirrel's Tail. This is a really popular book that has this little squirrel, and it goes through the little slot in each page and comes out the hole on the other side, and it follows the story, and you put it through the hole and bring it out the hole all the way through the book, and you follow its little path all the way to the end, and it has some flaps and stuff in it. We have a mouse about the house book too, with a little mouse instead of a squirrel. And I think that one's just really fun, really cute. Next we have a big book series. We have Big Book of Dinosaurs, Big Book of Bugs, Big Book of Animals, This is the Big Book of Planets with really beautiful pictures. It's a non-fiction book, so it's full of facts, and it has beautiful pictures in it. My son is only 18 months, just likes to look at the pictures. When he gets older, I can read him the pictures, and he gets older yet, he can read the pictures himself. And I just think the illustrations are pretty amazing for these books. I recommend all the Big Book series. Next I have our busy books. We have a busy car, a busy train, a busy bug. This is the busy helicopter. And it's just a really little story with 4 tracks. And this little helicopter, you pop out and you pull it back, and it winds it up, and it follows the track with the little story that goes with it. And there's these 4 tracks. Very cute and very popular. Kids will love these books and love playing with them. Keep them entertained for quite some time. Next I have some activity books. We have lots of sticker books. This is like a build the scene sticker book. We also have dress the dolly sticker books for boys and girls. And this one you just have like the story. There's a picture. There's like a little story. And you add your stickers to make the story. It's really fun, very cute, and with this kind of paper, this paper that they use, I believe you can put the sticker down and peel it back up and re-stick it several times if you don't like your positioning of the sticker. Another activity book we have is drawing, doodling, and coloring. We have one for boys, one for girls, a big one, a fashion one. And I love this book. This is great even for adults, big kids, teenagers in high school. I bought an extra one just to have for myself because I like coloring. You can doodle the pictures that they already started and add your own, continue coloring them. It's really creative. You can draw faces, you can draw on clothes, you can color really detailed pictures for this. It's a lot of fun. I think you could even spend hours on just one page alone in this book. And then finally, I have, these are books for a little bit older kids. We have our illustrated dictionary, and we also have illustrated encyclopedias and illustrated math books that are great learning tools. And this one's just cute. It's just a dictionary that has really nice pictures in it. It's great for teaching your kids how to use the dictionary, I think, because it's a little more interesting. Plus a good book to have on your shelf at home for school. And then these are some of our YA books. They're really popular. I heard even many, I haven't read them yet, but many adults do like them. The Last 13, Conspiracy 365, and The Debt. And The Debt's just, there's a quick description. Instead of cake and candles, Dom receives an unlikely gift, an ancient family debt to an organization so secretive and powerful they are known only as the Debt. The debt terms are non-negotiable. Dom must master 6 Herculean tasks or they take a pound of flesh. That's a series. The Conspiracy 365 is about a boy on the run who is running for his life to save his life and his father's life, and he has to survive for the next 365 days. And then the last 13 is the boy is kidnapped from school and finding out his parents aren't who he thinks they are. Sam is suddenly running from danger at every turn, and nothing will ever be the same. His life and identity shattered, Sam's salvation is tied to an ancient prophecy. He is the final battle to save the world, up against an enemy plotting to destroy us all. He alone can find the last 13. Are you one of them? And that's a whole series of 13 books. And that's all the books I have to show you.